Before neon cities and bullet trains, before samurai and shoguns, there was an island, isolated, mysterious, and shaped by fire, myth, and relentless change. This is not just the story of emperors and warriors. This is the epic saga of a nation that transformed itself again and again, from ancient clans to world power. Welcome to the entire history of Japan, from the beginning to now. Japan's story begins over 30,000 years ago, during the Paleolithic period, when early humans first crossed from the Asian mainland into the Japanese archipelago. Isolated by water, these early settlers developed a distinct way of life. By 10,000 BCE, the Jomon culture emerged, one of the oldest known pottery-producing civilizations on Earth. These hunter-gatherers left behind intricate ceramics and mysterious stone circles, laying the first cultural foundations of Japan. Then came the Yayoi period around 300 BCE, marked by rice farming, metal tools, and social hierarchy. The seeds of organized society were planted, and soon Japan would have its first emperors. Around the 3rd century, the Yamato clan began to dominate, eventually forming Japan's first imperial dynasty. Whether myth or truth, Japan's emperors claimed divine ancestry from the sun goddess Amaterasu, a claim that still echoes today. The influence of China was powerful. Writing, Buddhism, Confucian principles all entered Japan during this period. Nara became the first permanent capital in the 8th century, filled with grand temples and scrolls of wisdom. Japan was beginning to write its own destiny. As the imperial court weakened, real power shifted to the provinces. Samurai warriors rose to prominence, loyal to their clans, bound by Bushido, the code of honor. In 1292, the Kamakura shogunate was born. Though emperors still reigned in name, it was the shoguns, military dictators, who truly ruled Japan. For centuries, Japan was torn by civil war. Rival clans like the Takeda and Oda battled for control. In the 16th century, powerful warlords, daimyo, fought across the land in a brutal era known as the Sengoku, or Warring States period. 3 unifiers, Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, reshaped Japan. By 1603, the Tokugawa shogunate began a new era of peace and stability, ruling from Edo, modern-day Tokyo. But they also shut the gates. For over 250 years, Japan isolated itself from the world, banning Christianity, restricting trade, and silencing dissent. The outside world moved on. Japan waited. In 1853, American warships, the Black Ships, forced Japan to open its ports. The shock was profound. The Tokugawa era collapsed. In 1868, power was restored to the emperor in what's known as the Meiji Restoration. Japan raced to modernize. Railroads, factories, and a Western-style military sprang up. In just decades, Japan transformed from a feudal society into an industrialized empire, ready to challenge the world. Post-war Japan rose like a phoenix. By the 1980s, it was an economic superpower, exporting cars, electronics, and pop culture. Tokyo became a global capital of innovation. From tea ceremonies to Tokyo skyscrapers, Japan balances the ancient and the futuristic in a way few nations can. It is a land of resilience, reinvention, and relentless motion. From sacred mountains to neon metropolises, from emperors to engineers. The story of Japan is a story of constant transformation. This is Japan, a nation forever in motion, shaped by its past and always moving forward. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world. This is Ages in Motion.